In this week's game, you get the opportunity to sneak around town looking for unsuspecting victims, just to peek into their windows of their homes. Now, what kind of low-life scum would want to play a game where the entire time you just slink around and peek in windows at night? Someone does come to mind.
What the heck?
And this is our review of... I'd like to thank the publisher for providing me a review copy of the game.
It was developed by
Cookie
and published by
Ultimate Game. The game released on December 1st to the Xbox console for the price of $19.99. Okay, so it's a game about robbing and stealing from people. Not exactly like a novel concept or anything, as many games focus on the stealth as the main gameplay mechanic, even carrying out criminal activities. But, I actually don't think I've ever played a game that puts you in the scenarios where your entire focus was stealing and robbing from innocent folk who already look to be damn well down at poverty level. And, well, they did it, and somehow a fairly interesting game came out of it, too. If you enjoy ruining random strangers' lives to better your own fortune, this game might just be for you. The graphics here on this one kind of scream PC port. That's what this is. And the original game was a smash hit, with a small cult following when it released on Steam earlier this summer, where it currently is rated very positive with over 3,000 player reviews. Most of the gameplay feels natural on the console, but some of the UI definitely screams mouse and keyboard. So the game opens up and drops you right into the boots of an imprisoned inmate that had just received a surprise bailout, with the agreement to work off your debt with a local crime ring in exchange for your freedom, contingent on you delivering stolen goods to your bail pimp and receiving a rather small percentage of the profit in return. And here, really truly, in lies the problem. Always being strapped for cash, which... There are some pretty cool tools in the online criminal store, but many of the ones I really truly wanted were several hours of gameplay deep in grinding. So, here we start the grind. The game offers you 3 levels of difficulty, each offering a tiered earning potential. More risk, more reward. Got it. So, I set off on the normal difficulty, as I consider myself a pretty normal guy. Yeah, I'm normal. Be normal. Because this truly is the way to accelerate your earning potential. After terribly failing about a dozen times, I gave in and lowered the difficulty to work on my technique, which was beneficial and allowed me to pass several stages, finally, on the casual difficulty. But the low-end earning potential here definitely felt like training wheels that needed to come off a little. The NPCs in the world are annoyingly random and unpredictable, which I suppose adds to the suspense of trying to sneak your way through these areas where they hide. But I swear I would wait for them to completely leave the room or go lay down to go to sleep, only for them to wake up like 20 seconds later and walk directly into the room that I just entered. Although initially thrilling and exciting, it quickly turned into anger and frustration. Leave me alone! I'm trying to rob you here. It's the middle of the night and the NPCs are all up, flipping on the lights, pacing back and forth like a bunch of crackheads at 3 a.m. Do these people never sleep or just leave their house? How am I supposed to rob you? Come on! And then there's the tools I get to work with. That all cost me money out of the earnings that I'm trying to build up here, which all these tools have durability levels. Great, so it's only going to get about 8 uses and I got to turn around and buy another one, and there goes all my earnings. So I got like $75 in my pocket for the rest of the level and all my lockpicks break. That's great. I may as well just, die and restart? Is that fun? No, it's really not. So I tell you what you do. You go get yourself a partner, or 2 or 3, because playing with a co-op partner solves like all of these issues. We got twice the loot and could stand lookout while the other goes inside and looks for the goods, and generally made a lot more progress in an hour than I did playing like 3 hours in solo. So I imagine the whole game here would shine a lot more with a team of like 4 buddies all working together on a team. If this had like cross-platform support at least, or I don't know, Xbox Play Anywhere, I could probably have pulled together more players. I was only able to test this out with another reviewer for a short playtime, but I really could tell. This is the way.
This is the way.
Now the grind to be able to obtain the cash and XP to purchase all the upgrades, skills, and tool sets all take time. So this title may stay installed on your system for an extended time period if you plan to see all it has to offer. I personally have to admit I wasn't able to play all the way through the title, so there are many weapons and features that I didn't get to test out. I think I got the gist of it. The whole cat and mouse nature of the gameplay in this title, with the persistent clock, makes for a nerve-wracking thrill ride. The graphics were pretty bare bones, and the objects kind of looked like they came out of a generic asset pack somewhere. But the gameplay outshines this, so it's not really a showstopper when you're grinding the loot and XP. Overall, there is a lot of tense moments to be had, and getting caught in various situations, and could be a blast if you had like a local LAN party with 4 friends all screaming at each other because they're seen by the NPCs or unknowingly trigger alarms, giving away the entire team's location. It's a great time. Unfortunately, that's just my theory, and most of my playtime was done in single player. Therefore, we rated the old crime simulator with a 3.5
Beans out of 5.
Yeah, well, that wraps up that review right there. Here's some notes I took. Where I put the keys to the tractor. So, you know, we make these new review videos every week, so if you're an indie developer or there's something you want to see, I'm going to be ramping up and slamming multiple titles a week through the end of the year. Let us know your thoughts and recommendations in the comments down below. Be sure to visit again next week
As we continue to take humorous stabs at some of the industry's new and upcoming titles.
Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time on the Frog.
Want your money? Better be quick then.